I don't often get really, really angry. I have gotten really, really angry this afternoon, and I'll tell you why. This is an apology, air quotes, from Karen. So Karen put out to the world a racist trope about Debbie Ngarewa-Packer that he believed to be true. Winston Peters then picked it up from this pile of shit. That was the question he asked Debbie Ngarewa-Packer in the House yesterday that got him booted. The fake, false, racist trope talks about Debbie Ngarewa-Packer going to a tanning clinic once a week.
Oh, is that where that came from?
Wait. So, this is not my vibe, right? I don't interact with him. He interacts on my page sometimes, but this guy is a racist pile of shit. Like, I mean, out there. His tweet today, it's putting right that counts. So this is him amplifying this racist trope, Winston Peters picking it up from his amplification and his apology. Have a listen. And then I'll tell you why it rings a little bit hollow.
Winston Peters should be careful about what he bases
what he believes I say and tweet. He should be careful.
His parliamentary questions on. He was ejected from the House this week for asking whether or not Debbie Ngarewa-Packer was being moldified by visiting a tanning clinic once a week, or that was what it was in reference to.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I was aware of a social media post making that
Distance myself.
accusation from an anonymous site.
So what, remember, journalist, anonymous site, social media post. What does a journalist do? Amplifies it, apparently.
Winston appears to have taken that post,
his post,
claiming that a
Karen's
woman
post,
who did the tanning for Ngarewa-Packer had broken her silence about how she did it once a week. That post is now being revealed as being racist satire.
Revealed now. Like, so I, Sean Plunket, Karen Oliver Sean Plunket, I couldn't identify it as racist, but it's being identified now as racist satire. Now, when I read it and amplified it, it didn't ring racist to me. But now it's being identified as racist.
And indeed, I was told I was silly not to realise it was satire.
Of course you are.
Well, I didn't stand up in Parliament and ask a question about it, did I?
Oh.
I think Mr. Peters owes Debbie Ngarewa-Packer an apology, strangely enough.
For using the information that I amplified to ask her a question.
There is no proof whatsoever. There is no one who says that she goes and gets tanned once a week. And
even though that's what I amplified.
The creation of that falsehood is a piece of political skullduggery, which I amplify.
I'm just going to continue.
From rapscallions!
He's missing words out, which I believed and investigated and amplified.
Mr. Peters, by extension, has engaged in.
And Mr. Peters is engaged in based on my tweet.
And if I have said that or anyway intimated that to be the case, I would like to apologise to Debbie Ngarewa-Packer now for not being more careful about what I believed on X. So my apologies to you.
No. It's really important to hear those words. If I...
by extension, has engaged in.
If I...
And if I have said that or anyway intimated that to be...
If I have said it or anyway intimated that. Now, the reason I got angry, I just thought, oh, you fucking boomer, piece of shit, no longer journalist. He calls everyone else a cooker, but fucking cooker who gets money from cookers, pile of melted batter. And I passed by it. But guess what, Chewie? Yeah, the tweet's still up. The tweet he's talking about, the tweet that he put out, which he now has identified as a racist trope, is still on his fucking timeline. If I have inadvertently, or if I have said, but I'm not going to take it down, I'm going to leave it there. Has anyone on here ever heard or met this person who supposedly gives Debbie Nato-Apaka her tan? Or is
Just asking
the entire
questions,
story... I'm just asking questions, Chewie.
Just asking
questions. And
I'm not saying it's true.
And so now he's knowing it's absolutely false, and he's calling it a racist piece of satire, and it's still on his feed. It's still on his feed. So I'm sorry. I mean, I know forevermore he has been a horrible, repulsive piece of crap, disingenuous actor who at the start of the platform's journey, he went after the cookers because he needed them. And then partway through, Business Daddy told him to stop, and he stopped. And then the money started running out, so he went after the cookers again. And he tries to walk that line, calling himself a journalist, and he thinks that's journalism. I was just asking if it was true or not. And that was what amplified it to get Winston Peters to ask it in the House. That Plunket now says it was racist satire, but I'm going to leave it on my feed. Fucking, honestly, furious.